Hey everybody, today I have a new real talk for you all. I feel like I haven't done one in, oh my god, I can see a spider in my umbrella light. That's disgusting. Regroup. Back into the topic. Yes, I feel like I have not done a real talk in forever, but I have a new one. And by the title, you might be thinking that this video is all about relationships or sexual things or drinking or things like that, but it's not. It is very, very, very general, and you can basically apply this advice to anything. And I feel like so often in our lives are we told, just say yes, just do it. You'll feel better if you do it. But sometimes that's not the case, and I think that it is totally fine to say no, and you have the power to say no for multiple reasons. I mean, it's your life. You get to decide what you do, when you do it, why you do it, where, with who, when. I think I already said that. But yeah, you know, it's your life. You're the one who has to deal with the consequences or just living with the decision, you know? If you go and you have the option to buy something and you do, then there, you have it. But if you say no and you think, well, maybe I'll save it later, well, that's okay too. You just have to live with your decision, and it's up to you to make those decisions. You know, you don't need to feel pressured by anybody. But yeah, so basically don't do things that are uncomfortable or that you don't feel like you're ready doing. Now, I know as like teenagers and young adults, that's, you know, you hear that all the time, but it goes for anything. If you are somewhere and someone says, do you want to go skydiving? If you're petrified, don't do it. Don't feel like, oh my god, I have to do it now, like I need to get over this. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, some people can do that, but other people, that's going to put an enormous and tremendous amount of stress on them to the point where the experience won't even be like pleasurable, because you're so in your head and you're like, I can't do this. Why am I doing this? I can't. Why am I doing this? I'm too scared. I mean, it could be for anything. Anything applies. If you're going to buy a car and you see a car and it's a little bit more expensive, you know, if you're not comfortable with paying that price, don't get it. Just because, oh, it might be a good deal. If you can't afford it or don't want to do it, don't do it. Don't get, you know, suckered by the salespeople or by friends who are like, oh, it's so amazing, or oh, this is so great right now. You should go ahead and do it. Like, why not? No. Be like, excuse me, I can make a decision on my own. It's my money, it's my life, it's my happiness, my experiences, whatever. I'll choose what I want to do. And I feel like a lot of people, you know, they say, you know, your life is all about experiences and the things that you do, where you go, people you see, experiences you have, whatever. But if you don't enjoy those experiences and don't want to do those experiences, then you don't have to. I think that when people do things kind of spontaneously, but also kind of spur of the moment, or they get swept up in things, it's not like genuine. Like, if you don't plan on doing something and then get forced into doing it, or think, oh, well, why not? Then it's not as exciting if you're not like planning on doing something. Or yeah, so I just feel like there's a lot of pressure and you don't have to deal with that. It's totally okay to say no. I mean, yeah, people might be like, wow, you're a loser. Whatever, I don't care. If I don't want to go skydiving, then I don't want to. And that leads me on to my next point. Now, granted, life is not, you know, you're not given, or you're not granted every day, you know, you don't have a promise of when you're going to live until, but I mean, for the most part, we know, you know, that we're going to survive or whatever. But basically, how I view it at least is that for most of the experiences that you are really questioning if you should say yes or no to, they will come again. And I feel like that's important because that allows you to prepare and become ready enough to do those things, you know. Like I said, the skydiving one. If you're 20 years old and there's an opportunity to go skydiving, most likely in your life there will be another opportunity. You can make an opportunity for yourself, and if you're not ready at 20 but you are at 23, great. There's your opportunity. There's your experience when you will actually enjoy it and when you're ready for it. And I feel like that's key. You have to be ready for things, because if not, it's just not enjoyable, and it's not something that you're going to enjoy or be proud of. And yeah, there is a possibility that you'll regret things that may not come up ever again. But like I said, for things that you're really considering saying no to, I highly doubt they're opportunities that wouldn't come again. Like, obviously, if you're thinking, should I go to this wedding or not? Yeah, I'd probably say go to the wedding if it's your sister or something like that, because they're probably, hopefully, not going to get married again. But if it's something like, should I go skydiving? Go ahead, say no, because you can always go skydiving sometime else. It will happen. So I just think that there isn't too much regret, because you could also, I mean, yeah, you could regret not going skydiving, but then again, if you do it, you could regret doing it and being like, why did I do this? This is so dumb. I mean, yeah, if you're forced into something, you could love doing it, but then again, there's just a lot of risks involved with that. If you're more mentally, even maybe physically prepared for some things, whatever that would be. I mean, I'm thinking of random sports examples and random things, but if you're actually ready for it, then it'll just be a better experience for you. And I mean, like I said, it's all about your personal opinion and how you think that things will affect your life and if you're ready for things. But also, I think that it's all about instinct. If you get a gut feeling, I can't do this, listen to it, because 99% of the time, that gut feeling is right. Yeah, you can push through it, but it's not going to kill you not to do something. So I just wanted to kind of plant the seed and kind of say, it's okay to say no. It is totally fine. It's your right to choose if you want to do something or not. And this, like I said, this applies to absolutely anything. You can always say no. You can always say, do you want to go out? No, I actually don't. I have something else to do, or I just don't want to. You don't have to be like, I don't want to, but they're my friend, so I probably should. Yes, because you're probably not going to enjoy it. You're going to be miserable. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, because I've seen so many people saying, you know, just say yes and all that, but I don't know. Coming from someone who's so stressed and kind of anxiety prone and stuff like that, if I said yes to every single scenario, I would probably be so panicky, and it would probably like physically make me sick. So just my words of wisdom there, or maybe not wisdom. I mean, who knows what's going up in here. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video and got something out of it. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments down below, obviously. But yeah, I just want to know what you guys think. I don't think you should be, I mean, I don't want to say forced, but like kind of mentally forced, like talked into something, because you don't have to. And it's totally fine. And just makes you stronger-willed, which is always a great thing. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Leave any comments or questions or requests in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you all have to say, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.